Alright, my name is Ushbebe. I'm a stand-up comedian, compere, actor. I'm everything that has to do with entertainment. I'm the personality of the week on Connect 360. That's what's up, and that's why we're here. We're trying to connect, Nigezie. Alright, my name is Justice Emonai Noagbe. I don't like to call my traditional name because it's a bit hard, but simple. I'm from Delta State, Alaja to be precise, and I'm from a family of 12. And I think I'm in the middle. Sometimes I don't know my number if I'm 6 or 7. And my dad has 2 wives. He's in the military, that's the Air Force, and my mom late. She used to be a midwife, so she could deliver anything. You understand? And I studied theater, like I said, from Delta State University. I do stand-up comedy, and I've been doing that for a while now. I've been doing that even before I went to the university. So I studied theater was helping me grow my talent in theater and in entertainment in general. I worked with AY for a very long time, leaving the bank actually to work with him, and this is where I am right now. I do very many things. I just do the hustle.
If you defend Genevieve, you look Genevieve and say, so maybe we need to talk about marriage. You look and say, what? Genevieve never ready. Ask the badge. She's not in a hurry.
Well, I want to start comedy in the uni, but in secondary school I was like the president of my drama society. So on going to university, I wanted to study theater. My dad wanted me to read law actually. My mom wants lawyer, you understand? And my elder sister was reading law. I said there was no sense in having 2 lawyers, too much argument in the house. Make someone does the art drama. So I ventured into theater art, and that's where I grew my talent from. So there was not too much of a problem. Only when I left the bank to go full-time into entertainment was when there was a bit of problem. My dad is very funny, but my mom is an Igbo woman, so she would rather think of the money first. You understand? Yeah, you're funny, that's for you. But are you sure this is what you want to do? And all that, but it's basic, so I may also rest in perfect peace. This is what I've been doing, and it's fine. Ushbebe, you don't even have to call it Ushbebe. Some people say Ushbebe and all that. I say Ushbebe. That's the okay. The name when I was secondary school, they called me Usher. So I can dance, man. I dance pieces. All the pieces where they learn. The pieces where I think they copied me. It's just a thought. But I think Pittsburgh and school they learn all the rasky and I was a full-time dancer. And I loved the guy called Usher because Usher was the icon for dancers at that time. Before the Chris Brown, they come through themselves. Now you understand. So it was more. So they were calling me Usher. I even wrote it as my name in secondary school. One of my names. So I didn't even write my own traditional name. I wrote Justice Usher Noagbe. So when I reached out my pastor, what's this? I said, no way my friend they call me. But the name stayed because I already registered it for NECO, registered it for YX. So it was now my name. So I even had to confirm that my name was now Usher. But when I went to uni, they kept calling me Usher. So I went to NYSC and they were sharing platoon. So the man was now shouting Usher Platoon because it was now my name, Usher Platoon 10. But my guys were in Platoon 11. So I said, and I started doing my hand like this, baby. So I was giving him sign for 11, and baby. They now said, okay, Ushbebe 11. So you notice that everybody started calling me Ushbebe. That was where the name came out from. So it was more like say, okay, keep quiet and listen to what I have to say. That's what the meaning of Ushbebe is. Finally, as an entertainer, I want you to actually listen to what I am giving you, so that you can actually enjoy the entertainment. That's about it. Make a clap. I met him in university. We went to the same school, Delta State University. We were in the same department, but he was not my set. He was a boy, you understand, but he was in school because he was organizing pageant and all that. So Baba no one go because they make money. You know when you don't know what the future is, you rather be where you are. So that's how I met him. And I was in 100 level, and they were doing a Luther continuum in school there. I think everyone was in 300 level then. Then we were now doing a Luther. We just entered school, Barak boy, they go form a Luther. So somebody just came and tapped me and said, are you sure this is what you want to do? I would advise that you go to your hostel and chill. When all this crowd go, you can come back to your class. Don't join them. You don't need this. And they look and say, who be this one? You understand me? Well, it was AY. So after then, I started taking note of him. He was apparently the most entertaining student in my department because he was organizing events and all that. So I was understudying him and all that. I saw him in different lights. I said, oh, lies, this is my guy. With this school, they say I'm from magazine. You understand? You know that kind of, you're seeing your schoolmate in all these magazines, all those hip hop, all those, he did inside the magazine. I said, this man is born now. So that was where I met him. I was selling tickets for him at his shows. I was playing drum. Sometimes we sell tickets, we not see bros after 3 days, show down finish. Campus show and all that. I sold tickets at the time for 72,000 naira. That was in 2002 for a show for AY in school. So you could see that was, so I've been following him up and all that. So I worked with Corporate World Entertainment as a student. So after I left the bank, I now came to work with Corporate World Entertainment. That's my marriage with AY. It was like my school father.
Make a clap.
It's like every other sector. There's evolution in the sense that even we as human beings, scientists made us understand that we evolved from one species till we got to this one. You understand? So in entertainment is the same, be it comedy, be it music. But for comedy itself, you know, it started with the likes of the Baba Salah and the rest of all these guys that were going up to theaters and doing all those. But it was growing out of that because Jaguar took entertainment more on TV. But then we could not call it more of sitcom, it was drama. You understand? But now they started changing the face. That's why you see the likes of Ali Baba coming out from just a stand-up comedian and being paid millions of money and all that. Now, comedians saw what value they could get if they make more branding to their style. Everybody can act, but how well do you interpret for the person watching to know that this is what is happening to you? If they play a madman, and you're a madman that is busy, not being mad is a problem. You understand? So as a stand-up comedian, obviously you need to observe your audience, know what exactly they would want. Because coming to tell somebody something and expecting them to laugh like that, my brother, is very hard. So it's psychological, like, you understand? So your mindset should go inside what the environment is about. You understand? What you think people can relate easily with, at least your first two strikes. Because by the time you make it easy for them, when you strike 1, 2, it helps every other flow that you want to do as a stand-up comedian. But when you just come and you go overboard, they look you like this, you say will look you like that, and you're just telling them, say, thank you, that's my time. But for you to avoid thank you, that's my time too early, you need to study the environment, study the caliber of people you are performing to. For musicians, and you don't expect a Kizania to come to a party where a bank is holding and the first is just come. They say, oh, this guy will never meet the target. Be like, bro, lie me, you understand?
Make a clap.
I think the best time for every entertainer to marry is when they want the odds. You understand me? Because if you don't, you'll be like, I like to call names when I do my things. You understand me? I like to do what calling. You'll be like Banky W. You understand? Because now it's late for Baba. Baba is like, oh God, I want to be married now. For which gets too much. You understand me? Coco Master, the same problem. What's Don Jazzy, the same problem. The only thing you can achieve is children like the Whiskey, the Davido, the Prince, and all that. You understand? But as that when for some musicians, it's advisable for them not to even marry at all because they might not lose all the jobs. I'm very sure if Whiskey marry, except he not sell again. Because the girls will get die, they will just say, come on, he's father. Because right now I get picking, but they don't agree. But the day when you go to say don't marry, some girls will be like, have I make a good job? Beef, you understand? But now if you beef me, it's not go too good. You understand? Because you just be like say, and he just play marry, okay. You understand? You know, as stand-up comedian, you want people to always laugh at your joke. Now sometimes it can be very funny. Yeah. Thank God some of us we have only few to count. Some people it's every week that they have that problem. You understand? Some people every week they have that problem. But I think the one I can remember is one time at Coco Lounge. You understand? When we went to Coco Lounge and I don't know how to do vulgar jokes. And there are some audience, like I said, about understanding your audience. So that place, if you're not talking, I mean, we be talking about somehow. And not on my joke, not on the end, makes sense. So when I throw first two, Baba, you don't see where they're slapping with cement. You go stay for your face there. That what happened to me. So next while they talk, I just ask them, did you call the doctor on stage? Because for me, they say they flog you Koboko. The Koboko that they take 3 days very clear for my body. So to me it was embarrassing. But I wasn't that big then, but people knew me, you understand, because I was already on TV and all that. But at least the stepping stone, you understand. So now I understand how to manage such audience. It's not like I now start to talk yama joke.
Make a clap.
Alright, for upcoming comedians, I think you should just do what Olamide says. I only look up to God and be very, very original. If you're not hardworking as an upcoming, or you are as someone that has flair or has the love for comedy, it will not affect you in any way. Being hardworking and being original is the only thing that will lead you to where you should be. But you should learn to serve. Everybody just wants to hammer. If you don't know, you need to take time to study and understand the business before you jump into it. You're not doing show every day and make you a stand-up comedian. How much have you affected the lives of your clients and people that will be there to support you the next year? So you should learn, be humble, start from somewhere. Don't come and stand and be chairman. You know, start from somewhere to get there. That's about it. Alright, my name is Ushbebe, your daddy, and I'm the personality of the week, and you're watching Connect 360. This is your one station, Nigezie. Keep it down.